Many people want to start a business, but wonder what kind of legal steps they should take. 713 News legal expert, University of Houston professor Edgar Colon offers this advice regarding alternatives for incorporation.
In our last segment, we discussed other forms of incorporation for a business. And we discussed the sub-S election, which is an election that the shareholders make to avoid what is called double taxation. And it is a form that is filed with the IRS. Another entity that can be formed is the limited liability company, known by its initials LLC. A limited liability company is also a form of incorporation. A lot of people sometimes ask me whether that is a form of corporation. It is a form of corporation, and it is a form to incorporate a business. The big difference between the typical corporation sub-S and the LLC is that with the LLC, there is no form that is filed with the IRS, because the way the legislature created in Texas the limited liability company gives the same incentive to the small businesses to avoid the double taxation at the corporate level. So with the limited liability company, the way it is created, the shareholders are the ones that are going to report the profits from the corporation in their own personal statements. And by the way, in the limited liability company, we don't call the shareholders, we call them members.
Thank you, Edgar. In our next edition of 713 News, Edgar Colon talks about partnerships.